Hey, this is Tasha from Real Talk with Tasha, and I'm back. I'm back with my second artist of the week. He's gracing me with his presence today. We've met before, so this is our second time. I would like to introduce to some and reintroduce to many Mr. Nikolai. He's hailing from Wilmington,
Yeah.
Delaware. Go ahead and tell me about yourself.
Wilmington, Delaware. It's your boy Nikolai. I'm an inspirational artist, hip hop, doing my thing. Chilling with Real Talk with Tasha right now.
We're going to get right into this. Now, your name is very interesting. How did you come up with the name Nikolai? Because I thought that was your real name. But...
Nikolai. If you ever read the Left Behind books,
Yes.
the Antichrist, his name was Nikolai.
I know.
So just real quick, I wanted to take something that was, I guess, negative and make it positive because I want to be anti to all the negativity that's going out into the world. So for anyone promoting genocide, which is through drugs and music, violence, anything like that, I want to be anti to that. So that's why I gave myself the name Nikolai. And also back in the day, of course, they called me Nix, Hot Nix. My last name was Nichols.
Oh, okay.
So they called me Hot Nix, and because I smoked a lot of weed back in the day,
okay.
and I'm small in frame, so I'm small like a little nickel bag. That's what they called me. So I changed it from Hot Nix to Nikolai, and that's where I got the name Nikolai from.
All right, you put a real good spin on some negative stuff, so that's all right. I'm telling you, because I was going over it last night, and I was just looking like, Nikolai, that's not his real name. I know it's not, because I was stalking you on your Facebook page and just going through all your stuff. All right, so you have your new album out. It's called Young, Saved, and Flashy.
Young, Flashy, Saved. It's actually it's a little promotional mixtape, a little free download that I just wanted to give to the people, you know what I mean? It's a 12-track mixtape. Young, Flashy, Saved, basically young being youth, you know what I mean? What best way to serve God while you're in your prime. Flashy, you know what I mean? People will say that means he's just being flashy or whatever, but no. I'm meaning being that flash of light in dark times, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And of course being saved by grace. So that's where I got the concept Young Flashy Saved.
All right, so and what was your inspiration behind this album? Because I've listened to it and I have a couple songs on there that I like. What was your inspiration behind it?
Just everything that's going on in the world, of course, Again, Young Flashy Saved. Mm-hmm. The inspiration for it, I just want to do something fun for the people, you know what I mean? I've put some real serious stuff out there. I still want to be serious, but I want to have a little fun and give people something that they can listen to, and you know what I mean, it's just a smooth vibe. It's a little laid back vibe, It's not one of those albums that you're just gonna constantly get that. It's just straight smooth through the transition, you know what I mean? Young Flashy Saved, It's just fun, it's a little fun project.
So you got a song on the album with your wife. Can you tell me about that song? What's the title and what was the feeling behind it? Because I like it, and she's singing and she's rapping. So what's your wife's name, and what was the feeling behind that song?
Feeling behind that song, Higher Levels.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, asking, like, we do a lot of fun things, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She's not an artist. She never wants to be an artist, and she's willing to have fun with me. We have a fun relationship where we could do stuff like that. But Higher Level is just one of them songs where it's like we're ready to go to a higher level, Tired of being on the level that we were on, just ready to transition to higher levels. So it's like I'm asking the question, are you ready? You know what I mean?
She's saying yeah.
Yes, I'm ready, So it's just a fun song. Like, we just have fun like that. We do stuff like that. And, people like it. Some people might think it's corny, but I mean...
It's your wife. I felt like a Jay-Z, Beyonce vibe coming from it, but it wasn't Jay-Z and Beyonce, but that's the vibe, because I could feel the love through the song, like y'all was having a good time doing it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's all it is, you know what I mean? It's nothing for people to get too critical with. It's just us having fun. It's just us being us having fun, and trying to promote healthy marriages in the world, and letting people know that you can even make it in a fun relationship, you know what I mean? Because people might look at marriage and just think that I don't want to get married, but you could be with someone and have fun and live life. You know what I mean?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Isn't it? That's your friend, right?
Yeah.
That's your friend.
Yeah,
All right, so we're gonna cut from that question, and I want you to introduce your video, Good Life.
Good Life. It's actually a song that's not on the album.
Okay.
It's actually a single that I released a little while back. It's a fun song. You know what I mean? Talking about being on the side of the good life. You know what I mean? Everybody think that when you give your life to God, that life has to be boring. But no, I mean, we're still living, you know what I mean? We're still having fun. We're still doing what we do. You know what I mean? Of course, we don't do things how we used to do, but this life that we're living is good. Mm-hmm. So it's one of them songs, Good Life, featuring my boy Bashir Hope. You know what I mean? He's a Gospel Image Award winner now, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's doing his thing, you know what I mean? So, Good Life. You know?
All right, go ahead and direct the folks to your video, Good Life.
Check out my video, Good Life. Search me, Nikolai, on YouTube, Nikoleye. And check out that video, Good Life, featuring Bashir Ho.
Style flips, lifestyle change, we don't care, they're true. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life. Didn't stand while we stroll. Lost a breath on my soul. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life.
Yeah, someone told me to tone it down, but I'm like, nah. I stepped up that valley, rocking some cold Hines. Coming for the top like barbers in a salon. Collar on the polo, pop like I'm the Fonz. Living your happy days, singing life for real. The flows, living waters to track. Be the pale, we see our way through life where they blind, feeling through braille. While being deceived by those living for bail. I flip my life like acrobats. Yes, and get it poppin' for the prize, no cracker jacks. Flip my style for the Uno, playing my cards, no pity pat. Original burn demons and swagger jack. Look at my new image, so reflecting gold. Cried out to God with my tongue, he is extolled. Protecting my back from penetration by knife. Came out of darkness, cross sides to the good life.
Music hits, style flips, lifestyle change, we don't care, they're true. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life. Stand while we stroll. Lost a grip on my soul. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life. Watch me rock. Watch me rock. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me rip. Watch me rip. We on the side of a good life. Now watch me rock this. Watch me shine this. Watch me rip.
Yeah, rock that shine. Here to rip up these times. Satan try to step on me, realized I'm a landmine. I'm here to blow up minds, spin the seed throughout time. The scales fall off their eyes and they walk no longer blind. Yeah, follow me, have to follow Christ. Haunted plant will stay cool, shine like ice. Yes, I am, so I be the diagram. So I spit this plan through mics.
Music hits, style flips, lifestyle change, we don't care, they're true. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life. Demons stand while we stroll. Lost a grip on my soul. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life.
Good. Good. Life. Good. Good. Life. Yeah. Good. Life. Good. Good. Life. Let's go. Good life. My life's bright. Every day's a sunny day. Yes, even the night. Keep on my shades, future's bright. Blocking the haters, keep them out of my sight. While promote genocide lyrically, hypocritically speaking. You say you're real, they ain't real to me. It's time for you to get out the devil's grip. Stroll away, swag up, let your style flip.
Music hits, style flips, lifestyle change, we don't care, they're true. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life. Demons stand while we stroll. Lost a grip on my soul. We on the side of a good life. We on the side of a good life.
Alright, so we're back from Nikolai's video, The Good Life. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. Make sure you look him up. Go on YouTube. He has a couple videos on there as well. So I want you to get on YouTube, check him out, check out his videos. Download his album, but we'll get down to that at the end of this segment. We're back with Nikolai. Thank you for still being here. All right, can you tell my viewers something that they may not know about you?
Something that my viewers may not know about me. Play the piano, you know.
Okay. Anything else?
I love basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way to dribble up and down the court, you know.
Here's one more question for you. Those days, because we all get it, those days when you don't feel like going on, like you don't feel like doing this music thing, because I know that every day is not sunshine and rainbows. There's days where you just lay in the bed and be like, I don't feel like this today. What keeps you going? Like, what is your motivation?
My motivation, my family, you know. Family is important, you know. They definitely keep me going. You know, this world is real dark, you know, and it can definitely be challenging. And every day, this season that I'm in right now is definitely, anything you see me doing has definitely been oppressed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely been times where I don't feel like it. You know what I mean? But because God has been so good to me and kept me through everything that I've been in my life, and to be fortunate to never had no police record and anything like that I've done it with things that I've done in my life. I mean, it's like he got up for me. Why can't I get up for him?
All right.
You know. So I mean, but that's the motivation. That's a good motivation right there, and of course, family. You know.
Your kids and your wife.
Yeah.
How long have you been married for?
I'll be 3 years in April.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Almost newlyweds.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful situation. All right, can you tell the viewers, what is your favorite song on your album?
My favorite song on the album would have to be "Bear My Cross," the very first song on
like
the
that
album.
song, too.
You know, it's just the energy with that beat, what the song stands for, and the movement that I'm about to try to create is basically based on that song, with bearing your cross and being, you know what I mean, one that will not be ashamed to have that cross on your back and representing the gospel, you know what I mean? And I took it from Matthew 16:24, you know what I mean? And that's basically where it'd be the foundation of the production company that I'm trying to launch, you know?
All right. I love it. Okay, so we're going to get a little, I know this is serious, but I know you're from Wilmington, and I know that you did the event at Cathedral of Fire, their Stop the Violence prayer and concert. What do you think about all the violence going on in your hometown?
It's horrible. I mean, it sucks, you know? I mean, it's really sad that our youth, they're that lost where they think that the game, the trap, that they're playing, like when you take action like that, it's no coming back, and it's like they have no heart, no thought process at all when it comes to the violence. It's like they're just taking each other out, you know what I mean? And I don't understand how they can't see that they're playing the part of making us extinct, you know what I mean?
Right, genocide.
Yeah, I mean, it's you don't see them coming into the cities really killing us, you know what I mean? It's the majority of us killing each other, and it's real hypocritical. I get upset even when we march the way that we march when the cop kills us, you know what I mean? But then nobody's marching when Pookie takes Malik's life, you know what I mean? Excuse the names or whatever.
No, but it is what it is.
I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's frustrating.
Right.
It's frustrating. It hurts my heart to see kids living like that, living so reckless, without a thought and without a care. You know what I mean? It's like, where's the parents at? And I feel like this is my generation. You know what I mean? These are our kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's what are you doing? You know what I mean? It starts at home. You know what I mean? Let's get our communities back. You know?
All right, I feel you on that. That is that's some serious stuff that's going on. And as a young black man, I feel like the black men in our community and all communities need to stand up and find those kids that have the interest in music. Find those kids that have an interest in basketball. Find those kids that have an interest in what you're doing. And at first they may be a little bit hesitant to do it, but once you start taking them in the studio and you start showing some stuff to them and showing them attention, taking them to go get something to eat, something so simple as buying them something to eat, because they may be hungry.
Yeah.
Take them to go get something to eat. And
that's why a lot of these artists nowadays, they need to be held accountable for what they're talking about. And no one's holding them accountable, because they'll feel like, you know, people's been doing this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And you can't blame the music, but half the time when they're on their way to go do something, they're not listening to
gospel,
anything positive.
They listening to some stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, we have to hold ourselves accountable, and like I said, it starts with us, you know what I mean? And every rapper out there that's creating negativity, like, I understand if you want to tell a story, that's different, but if you're promoting it, and you're telling these kids to do this, and this is cool, then you have to hold yourself accountable, and you will be held accountable, because you have the minds of your youth, you have their attention.
That's their blood on your hands, and that's as real as it gets. Can you tell the viewers where can they find your album? Where's the next place you're gonna be? I know you have something coming up December 12th if you can tell them about that and where they can find your album at.
My next event will be on December 12th at the Resurrection Center. It's a club, overflow, and praise and worship experience. It's a free event. Bring your kids, bring the youth, and you come out as well. Let's have a good time. It's a free concert. Free. It's a good time. It's going to be some good artists there, some good, talented artists. You know what I mean? Come out and have fun. You can find my album, Spiritual Revolution. That's on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. And my latest album, Mixtape, it's a free promotional download for you. It's free. It's right on Bandcamp. You go to www.bandcamp.com, search Nikolai, Young Flashy Saved. 12 free songs just for you. So another little fun album, little free project for you. You know what I mean? Just to keep things rolling along. And, 2016, expect some big things.
I just want to thank you for coming out. This is Nikolai. You can catch him on Facebook, Nikolai Music, right?
Yep.
Nikolai Music. His free promotional album, Young, Flashy, and Saved, on Bandcamp.com. Bandcamp.com. I actually listened to it all last night. It's free, and this album is awesome. All right, so check him out December 12th at the event in Wilmington at the Resurrection Center for free.
For free.
All these free things. There's no reason why you can't be looking this guy up, downloading his album, coming out to come see him and his counterparts performing. This is Real Talk with Tasha. I just want to thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. My Artist of the Week. You can check me out on Facebook every week, Artist of the Week. And if you feel like you're an artist and you want to be spotlight on my show, hit me up on mpsims@yahoo.com. Real Talk with, that's a W_Tasha@yahoo.com. Go to my website, realtalkwithtasha.com. Facebook, Real Talk with Tasha, Natasha Sims. Twitter, Real Talk with Tasha. Instagram, Real Talk with Tasha. You get the gist, it's all Real Talk with Tasha. Google me, I'm the first one that pops up. Catch me on my next show. I love you, and I'm out.